Order! 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 My friends, I am here to offer you not a bargain of your lifetime, but everlasting life for your genome, all and every one of the 8.5 billion supreme beings. Welcome to Block 259, in the year of the New Renaissance, 2016. Continued biological research and molecular structure of the genome and chromosome has brought us forth the Ubix. The Ubix stands tall and dignified, majestic, and not humiliated. What say you, dear Ubix? The Ubix responds, Alan, you have denied me my wings, and I have no companion. I live just the once, and have no life everlasting. I am a hybrid type, without gender. What does Jehovah consider of my making? Jehovah responds, my subatomic particles have joy in your being and see a purpose in your life. You are cool and long-standing and alive. You are a symbol of accomplishment and a necessary feature of man's desire for inner peace and contentment. The Ubix responds, I am not a tadpole or cocoon. I might as well be a static in a museum. Jehovah responds, you are a delight to every subatomic particle, as well as to mankind. You respond to pulse rate location more than man himself. Jehovah continues, you will accompany the family unit in each dome. The subatomic particles encircling the material and structure of the dome, and your presence of your multiple molecular species will offer the pulse rate movement to the family. Jehovah continues, the dome moves by pulse rate on the direction of the fingertips of man placed on the 2 watches on his left wrist and 2 watches on his right, associated with past, present, and future. Jehovah says to the Ubics, you respond to light and colour, gravity and atmosphere, and will project the genome on his way. Jehovah says, better to create a God with science than to destroy mankind with science. Jehovah says to the Ubics, you will offer the rose and royal flush, the go-between with my subatomic particles. Jehovah says to the Ubics, you are the catalyst between man and his watches, the superconscious and the outer cortex of the dome. All these elements allow the subatomic particles to proceed with instantaneous pulse rate movement throughout the 60 dimensions. Jehovah says to the Ubics, you are man's creation, Jehovah's child and assistant, to keep to all that is good. You are like Alan, a part of psychiatry, psychology, sociology, and anthropology. You are a part of the evolutionary process of hybridization. You are a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You bring good tidings to the meek, salvation to mankind, goodness and business, and a tourist attraction to wherever you may be. You are a product of the environment of mankind and of a godly nature. I, Alan, speak to the Big Five. You must nurture the culture and presence of the four: Israel, Turkey, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. I, Alan, speak to the Big Five. The Holy Temple is the jewel in the crown. The crown is a vast empire of 60 dimensions within 3 formations. I, Alan, speak through my super-conscious, derived by the continual bullying of those who are now my disciples, I have kept my cool, to keep cool, in addition to an aspirin a day and a small portion of Gorgonzola cheese. Every weapon of war shall be dismissed from the holy temple, and the whistle and flag shall be raised. There is absolutely no need for the killing. Every human being will live under the shield of law and order. Every earthling will have access to his dome and family. The Latimer beam will guide the earthling through the 60 dimensions. Jehovah lives through our body at an instantaneous rate through every atom. Wear 4 watches to remind you. Past, present, and future, and pulse rate movement. I, his messenger, bless you and keep you, and allow his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you forevermore.